At 10:03 a.m., the Los Angeles Superior Courtroom 12 hums with tension. A routine hearing in the Sean Diddy Combs investigation poised to unravel into chaos. Within moments, a witness's voice cracks through a secure video feed, and Judge Victor Alvarez drops his gavel, issuing an arrest warrant for Jennifer Lopez. The room freezes, papers flutter to the floor, a juror's coffee cup shatters. Lopez, draped in a charcoal suit, stands, her eyes scanning the crowd, then bolts through a staff-only door, vanishing before marshals can react. "She's out," a stunned clerk whispers. In seconds, a global superstar becomes a fugitive. You won't believe what sparked this uproar. The testimony delivered by a hooded figure codenamed Eclipse slices through the silence. "Lopez brought me to Diddy's party, promised a record deal, but handed me a drink that knocked me out. They filmed everything." Gasps ripple across the courtroom, and attorney's phone clatters. Lopez, once a Super Bowl dazzler, now faces accusations of luring victims into a trafficking trap orchestrated by Diddy. The FBI raid on Diddy's coastal villa last month fueled this fire, uncovering a locked chamber beneath the wine cellar. Agents pried open a steel door with biometric scanners, revealing shelves of dossiers on young artists, some barely 16. Their photos snapped in a stark room under blinding lights. "It's a catalog for predators," an investigator muttered. Alongside, they found $9 million in digital tokens, 25 encrypted servers, and 100 invitations to secret gatherings. Digital passes tagged Crimson Veil or Silent Summit, linked to a defunct charity, Horizon Collective, Diddy once championed. Eclipse's words echo the raid's hall, alleging Lopez knew the drinks were spiked and cameras were rolling. An email from Nightshade99 tied to Diddy read, "Jay vetted the new batch. Ready for the summit? Sent to Frost Raven, traced to a Hong Kong server, it matched funds from a 2023 Seoul cyber heist." The servers held 1,800 video clips, some whispering about client deliveries. What started as a tax probe has exploded into a global hunt for a human trafficking syndicate. Can you grasp this horror? The villa's chamber, its access logs pointing to an unknown user, suggests a network far beyond Diddy. Lopez's flight caught on CCTV sprinting to a matte black sedan with no plates screams premeditation. By 10:30 a.m., the FBI flagged her as a high-priority fugitive. Her X account, silent since October 4th, offers no defense. The witnesses claim that Lopez smiled as she led her to a trap paints a chilling picture. You won't believe what's coming next. This is about to get darker. The Los Angeles courtroom still buzzes with shock as Eclipse's testimony reverberates. Her words a blade cutting through Jennifer Lopez's glittering facade. Delivered via a flickering encrypted feed, the witness's voice trembles but lands with precision. "Lopez met me at the villa's gate, all smiles, promising a bad boy contract. She handed me a champagne flute laced with something sharp. I woke up to flashes, cameras hidden in the walls." The jurors lean forward, pencils scratching. A prosecutor's glasses slip down her nose. Eclipse pauses, her silhouette wavering, then adds, "She stood by as Diddy's team filmed me helpless. They planned it together." You won't believe the weight of those words. The courtroom's air thickens, a bailiff's radio crackling with updates on Lopez's escape, last seen speeding away in a matte black sedan, now a ghost in the city's veins. By 11 a.m., the FBI's manhunt escalates. Her private jet grounded at LAX, her Malibu estate swarmed. Eclipse's account aligns with the FBI's raid on Diddy's coastal villa, where agents unearthed a biometric-locked chamber. The dossiers detailing young artists with chilling precision, ages, talents, vulnerabilities paint a grim picture. One file labeled Priority Select noted a 17-year-old singer's compliance score. An agent whispered, "This is a trafficking playbook." The 100 coded Crimson Veil invitations tied to the StarPath Foundation hint at elite gatherings where victims were paraded. A server scan revealed 1-800 video clips, one capturing a voice eerily like Lopez's saying, "She's ready, move her to the suite." Can you fathom this betrayal? The email from Nightshade99 to Frost Raven ordering 5 for the summit included a directive: J ensures delivery. Metadata ties it to a Hong Kong server, funds to a 2023 Seoul heist. The $9 million in blockchain tokens stashed in the villa's vault funded private yachts and encrypted apps tracking victims' movements. Eclipse's testimony, prepared over 3 weeks with federal protection, claims Lopez vetted guests, her charm disarming them before the trap snapped shut. "I trusted her," Eclipse choked out, "because she was J-Lo." The judge's warrant, citing orchestrated coercion and illicit surveillance, brands Lopez a co-conspirator in Diddy's alleged trafficking empire. By noon, her ex-posts vanish, her team's silence deafening. A leaked court memo reveals new evidence. A burner phone found in Lopez's abandoned purse logged calls to a Bahamas number linked to StarPath's shell company. The FBI traces a $4 million transfer to a Dubai account tagged Event Logistics. You won't believe how this web spins. The villa's anonymous access logs showing a shadow user suggest a network beyond Diddy's reach. Eclipse's final words, "I want this to stop," ignite whispers among jurors. The case, once a financial audit, now hunts a global syndicate. Who else knew? This is about to get uglier. The FBI's raid on Diddy's coastal villa has peeled back a veneer of glamour, exposing a system so sinister it could rewrite Hollywood's darkest chapters. This isn't a lone crime, it's a human trafficking empire, with Sean Diddy Combs at its helm and Jennifer Lopez as his alleged right hand. The StarPath Foundation, once Diddy's banner for mentoring youth, was a meticulously crafted front. Its coded Crimson Veil, invitations unearthed in the villa's biometric-locked chamber, summoned elites to secret summits where young artists were showcased like merchandise. Financial trails show $12 million funneled from Hong Kong shell companies into StarPath's accounts masked as artist grants. No scholarships or concerts ever surfaced. Instead, the funds bankrolled private jets and offshore venues from Malibu to Monaco, where victims were ferried under NDAs disguised as talent contracts. You won't believe the scale of this deception. The chamber's 25 encrypted servers holding 1,800 video clips reveal chilling logistics. One app, dubbed VeilTrack, locked victims' locations via embedded microchips in event wristbands. An FBI cyber expert said, "This is a trafficking grid wired for control." The system's brilliance was its invisibility. Diddy's megastar status, hitmaker gala king, blinded scrutiny. Media whined at Bad Boy's lavish bashes, ignored StarPath's murky books. Lopez, now a fugitive after her courtroom dash, allegedly played the siren, her charm luring talent into the trap. Eclipse's testimony accusing Lopez of handing her a drugged drink at a Diddy gala claims she vetted victims, ensuring pliability. A leaked email from Nightshade99 to Frost Raven noted Jay's picks are flawless, clients are pleased. The villa's dossiers with psychological profiles on teens as young as 16 rated their trust index for elite buyers. Can you stomach this cruelty? The network wasn't local. Invitations traced to London and Dubai galas suggest a global clientele. Financiers, moguls, even rumored diplomats. A $3 million wire from a Cayman account tagged Summit Prep funded a 2024 yacht event off Ibiza, where StarPath hosted select talent. The FBI found a burner phone in Lopez's abandoned purse, its call log tying to a StarPath operative in Singapore. The villa's anonymous access logs showing a shadow user hint at a mastermind above Diddy. You won't believe how this evaded detection. StarPath's evasion was surgical. A 2023 X post alleging weird auditions vanished after legal threats from Bad Boys Council. The server's videos, some capturing Lopez's voice directing "Move her now," were encrypted with military-grade tech, delaying FBI decryption. Diddy's philanthropy, $10 million to urban arts programs, cast a halo, while Lopez's red carpet glow deflected doubt. A vault memo instructed, "Keep media fed, leaks buried." Former StarPath staff silenced by payouts now whispered to agents, one claiming Jay was the gatekeeper, Diddy the closer. The network's reach, spanning continents, thrived on fear and fame. The FBI's probe, sparked by a tax glitch, now chases a syndicate shielded by elite allies. Who else is complicit? This is about to get even uglier. The FBI's raid on Diddy's coastal villa, coupled with Jennifer Lopez's courtroom escape, has forced a chilling re-examination of their past, where buried incidents now scream of a human trafficking network. These weren't random mishaps, they were red flags smothered by fame and payoffs. In 2007, a bad boy choreographer filed a lawsuit alleging she was pressured into private auditions for unnamed elites, her contract laced with gag clauses. The case vanished after a hushed settlement, and she left the industry. Was it a dispute or a silenced victim? In 2011, a private jet linked to a StarPath Foundation event crashed off Nassau, killing a promoter who'd clashed with Diddy over shady guest lists. No flight recorder was found, the crash deemed mechanical. Could it have been sabotaged to bury a whistleblower? You won't believe what was ignored. In 2014, a leaked audio surfaced on a now-defunct blog, capturing a voice resembling Lopez's at a StarPath gala, saying, "Send her to the back room, she's cleared." The clip was scrubbed within hours, the blog hit with legal notices from Lopez's team. Most haunting was a 2020 case. A 19-year-old dancer signed to Bad Boy vanished after posting on X about creepy parties and being watched. Her family claimed she relocated for work, but neighbors saw no moving trucks. These events, once dismissed as gossip, now align with the villa's chilling hall dossiers on young talent, coded Crimson Veil invitations and 1-800 video clips. The 2007 lawsuit's gag clauses mirror the compliance terms in the villa's dossiers, binding teens to silence. The 2011 promoter's objections echoed Eclipse's testimony about Lopez luring victims to drugged-filmed traps. The 2014 audio matches emails from Nightshade99 ordering client-ready talent. The 2020 dancer's disappearance followed a StarPath wire of $2 million for event prep per FBI records. A retired agent reviewing the case stated, "These are footprints of a trafficking syndicate erased by power. You won't believe how this was concealed." The villa servers with their encrypted videos hint at footage tying these incidents together. One clip, partially decrypted, captures a voice, possibly Diddy's, saying, "Clean the 2011 mess fast." Lopez's team, notorious for quashing leaks, issued blanket denials in every case. A 2015 report about StarPath's Predator events was yanked after pressure from Bad Boy's PR machine. Diddy's $10 million in charity donations painted him as a savior, while Lopez's global tours drowned out whispers. The FBI now digs through old files matching villa evidence to these cases. A memo noted, "What we called rumors are now leads." The 2007 choreographer's settlement aligns with StarPath's offshore payouts. The 2011 crash coincided with a canceled audit. The 2020 dancer's posts mirror Eclipse's claims of coercion. Can you fathom this cover-up? The network's strength was its silence. Legal threats, payouts, and Diddy's charisma buried the truth. Lopez's calculated moves, like transferring assets to shell companies in 2022, suggest she anticipated cracks in the facade. The villa's $9 million in blockchain tokens tied to a 2023 Soul heist funded this secrecy. What else was buried? This is about to unravel further. The FBI's probe into Diddy's coastal villa, ignited by Jennifer Lopez's courtroom vanishing act, has birthed hypotheses so chilling they could topple the music industry's gilded facade. The first theory casts the villa's biometric locked chamber as the nerve center of a human trafficking empire, with Diddy as its architect and Lopez as his velvet-gloved enforcer. The dossiers cataloging teens with cold precision voice prints, behavioral metrics, suggest a bespoke market for elite predators. An FBI profiler warned, "This dwarfs any scandal we've seen." The 100-coded Crimson Veil invitations tied to StarPath Foundation's secret summits point to curated showcases for global clients. Could Diddy have engineered this horror alone? A second theory paints the chamber as a data trafficking hub funneling illicit videos to foreign powers. The 25 encrypted servers holding 1,800 clips bear metadata linked to Hong Kong and Moscow. An email from Nightshade99 to Frost Raven referenced media packages worth $5 million. A cyber analyst speculated, "This smells of blackmail with Lopez as the courier. Can you grasp the stakes?" A third hypothesis frames Diddy as a front, not the puppeteer. The deferential tone in Nightshade99 emails hints he answered to Shade Viper, a shadow broker with ties to London's elite. Could a global cabal, moguls, financiers have orchestrated the network? A villa memo named European patrons at a 2024 Ibiza summit, fueling fears of high-level complicity. The final theory merges these threads. The chamber was a global trafficking syndicate, blending talent exploitation, data deals, and elite patronage. The $9 million in blockchain tokens tied to a 2023 Soul heist suggests rogue funding. A tech specialist noted, "The encryption's beyond corporate, it's state level." If true, this could ensnare record labels with StarPath's $12 million grants, tracing to accounts shared by industry titans. A decrypted server clip captured Lopez's voice. She's perfect for the client. The implications are seismic, threatening to expose a web of power shielding predators. You won't believe the audacity. Eclipse's testimony accusing Lopez of drugging her at a Diddy gala aligns with the villa's dossiers, rating victims' compliance. The FBI racing to crack the servers faces delays from military-grade firewalls. Tips flood their hotline, one from a StarPath intern claiming Lopez ran the guest lists. Diddy closed the deals. The probe's scope widens, eyeing Diddy's properties in Miami and Paris. A single email mentioned a backup vault in Singapore, prompting Interpol's involvement. This scandal could eclipse music's darkest moments, unmasking a system where fame cloaked exploitation. Who else is entangled? The FBI's raid on Diddy's coastal villa and Jennifer Lopez's courtroom escape have unleashed a tidal wave of outrage, shattering the music industry's polished veneer. Social media ignites with #DiddyExposed, surging to 22 million posts in 48 hours. TikTok clips dissecting the villa's dossiers, profiles of teens as young as 16 tagged for trafficking rack up 50 million views, while X forums hum with fans decoding Lopez's fugitive run. Once devoted bad boy listeners raised on hits like Victory now reel in betrayal. A viral Reddit post cries, "I idolize Diddy, but this trafficking horror is unforgivable." Can you feel the fury? Celebrities scatter. Zara Cole, the 21-year-old singer tied to a 2024 Crimson Veil event, scrapped her bad boy deal citing moral conflicts. Rap icon Marcus Tate, a Diddy protege, tweeted, "If this is real, it's a stain on our legacy." Rival label heads whisper, "We knew Diddy's parties were off, but trafficking? It's diabolical." Protests swarm Bad Boy's New York office with banners demanding "Free the victims." The villas haul $9 million in blockchain tokens, 1,800 video clips, 25 encrypted servers, fuels public dread of a predatory network. Lopez's flight caught on CCTV in a matte black sedan, and Eclipse's testimony about her drugged betrayal cement her as a co-conspirator. Diddy's team fires back, Mr. Combs denies all claims. This is a smear against a pioneer. Yet the denial falters against the evidence dossiers, with trust index scores, emails plotting client deliveries. The FBI, silent on the ongoing probe, faces pressure as leaks hinted voices on the servers, possibly Lopez's, directing victim movements. A StarPath volunteer confessed, "We were told to hush or our dreams were dead." You won't believe the backlash. Mainstream media pivots Billboard and Variety scrub Lopez's glowing profiles, labeling her fugitive suspect. CNN's week-long exposé calls it Hollywood's darkest fall since Epstein. Smaller artists hint at more on podcasts. Everyone knew something was wrong, but Diddy's clout silenced us. A 2023 X poll of 40,000 users shows 85% believe Diddy ran the trafficking ring. 10% see Lopez as framed. 5% demand deeper probes. This isn't just about Diddy or Lopez, it's a systemic rot. StarPath's Silent Summit events, funded by $12 million in Hong Kong transfers, wove a global web of exploitation masked by charity. The FBI's hotline logs 200 tips in days with ex-Bad Boy staff alleging hidden rooms in London. Diddy's empire, once a beacon, now teeters. Lopez's silence after her October 4th X post screams guilt. The villa's evidence, coded invites, biometric dossiers, unveils a machine fueled by fame and fear. Brands like Gucci and Sony drop Lopez's endorsements, citing ethical risks. MusicSafe's plea rings out. No star outshines justice. More leaks loom. Servers' names or sister hubs could surface. The industry built on Dazzle faces a reckoning. What have we ignored for too long? Share your thoughts below. What's the next revelation?